Hey everyone, it's Jefftastic, and today I'm going to show you guys how to survive your first night in Minecraft Gilded Ages. Now, Minecraft Gilded Ages is a mod pack that I've been developing, and essentially what it does is it brings back a lot of the old school uh, style of Minecraft gameplay. You know, stuff from the alpha and beta stages of its development. But it doesn't only aim to do that. It also aims to sort of reinvent vanilla progression. So, for example, the early game, you collect the wood, make a crafting table, make wooden tools, get stone tools, and then you're already off to go get, iron, and then eventually diamonds. Very straightforward. I don't have any problem with it necessarily. But I wanted to do my own thing with this project, and so that is why I'm making this video in advance, because later down the road, once the pack is a little more, polished, I'm going to be hosting a survival multiplayer server with this pack on my Discord, which I will link somewhere below, description, comments, I don't know. YouTube's kind of finicky with that stuff now. But anyways, let me go ahead and just show you. Alright. We just spawned in, and already you've probably noticed that there's, like a few starting items that you receive. Just ignore this stuff on the side. The pack is still in development. But anyways, you get a couple seeds, some bread, these new types of torches called realistic torches. I'll touch up on that in a moment. And a book. A book by Brian Pearson. Welcome to the Gilded Ages, fair traveler. Do not let the lush landscapes fool you. This is a perversive world that only wishes to bring you harm. All that is left of humanity are the mistakes of its past. If you don't want to fall into the same fate as many have before you, heed my warning. You must prepare yourself for the horrors that await when night falls. The last men, the ghouls, will consume you whole. You've got scraps to kick things off with, but you're going to need more. Sticks can be obtained from the leaves of a tree. You can break a tree sapling down into a stick if need be. Flint is harvested from gravel. Knap pieces of flint against stone in order to create flint chunks. You can use a flint chunk and a stick to create your first tool, the flint blade. From there, you can gather plant fibers from tall grass and then create other flint tools. Perhaps this is all too little too late. However, I have faith that you can overcome the great challenges before you. A great force looms over this world. You must find and gather the 12 ancient runes in order to challenge it. You are the last hope for mankind's revitalization. Let the husks of men before you remind you of what a cruel fate awaits if you get too comfortable. I'll be watching. Don't lose yourself, friend. And I think Brian has explained the start of the pack pretty well. You're gonna want to go ahead and just start punching leaves. There we go. So we've obtained a stick, and now we need to get some flint. Couple should do. Alright. Well, I only got gravel there, but you can just go ahead and turn the gravel into flint just like that. Alright, so we have the flint and a stick. However, you can't really do anything with that because we need to go ahead and nap it against some stone. Now, I don't see any... well, I actually see some exposed stone over there, but if you can't find any, there are rocks on the ground that you can pick up. And you can turn these rocks into a full piece of cobblestone like that. And so all you gotta do is right-click, and you should get some flint shards. Sometimes you might not get any. You know, the flint will just break. So I lost one of my flint there, but most of them did convert, which was pretty lucky. But anyway, so let's go ahead and just create the flint knife. And there's some tall grass around here, which is pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest it. And now, hitting these grass blades with this knife will sometimes drop some plant fiber. And we're gonna want a couple of these. In the off chance that you spawn somewhere without tall grass, which is a lot more common than you think, finding a sheep will actually do. I think I saw some at some point. I'm not too sure, actually. So, in the off chance that does happen, and you get some wool, you can go ahead and put the wool in here, and then move the knife, and you should be able to cut the wool into string. But for now, we have some plant fiber, and we can turn that into plant string. Oops. So, with this plant string, we can make an axe, but we need another stick. Perfect, perfect. So we take this, put that there, and now we have the flint axe. So we can go ahead and just start chopping down trees now. Seems familiar, right? Well, you're actually wrong, because we're still not playing normal Minecraft, it seems. We can't really do anything with this. I mean, we can turn into these full wood blocks, but, you know, those aren't really helpful. So what you actually need to do is move the axe into here, and to make planks, you just put the log under the axe, and you can make 2 planks per wood log. You can also put it to the side to make sticks. But I'm going to make some planks, because I need those. And then, with these planks, you can go ahead and make a crafting table. There we go. So now, we have a crafting table. But we cannot make wooden tools. Wooden tools and stone tools are completely gone. So, you're gonna have to stick with flint. So, let's go ahead and make a flint pickaxe, since that's probably one of the more important tools here. Take this crafting table with us. You're going to want to make sure you gather a decent supply of wood before the sun goes down. So I'm going to do that. As you do. Okay. And now that I have a decent amount of... oh, shit. Gotta be careful. I think I have a decent amount of wood, though, so... I'm gonna stop worrying about trees, and I'm gonna start worrying about finding a place to call home for now. Ooh, let me get some of these. So... I think the best course of action is to just sort of dig into a mound. Like, I think right around here. Yeah, this'll do. We got really lucky and found some copper here too. Now, with copper in this pack, you can go ahead and make copper tools, which are essentially stone equivalents. But processing copper requires you to break down the blocks into chunks using a hand crank and grinder. Jesus, it's gravel. That is, however, unimplemented though, so it'll just drop normal chunks. So, this right here is my temporary, my temporary home. I have 2 of these realistic torches. These torches burn out over time. And probably your next goal is to find sugarcane in order to create a matchbook, which will let you light these. Because iron will not be readily available. Oh. There's also paranoia, which may happen if you are in a small cramped space, so you want to be very careful. You are supplied with some bread. You may also hear things too. But I think we'll be okay. So, let's go ahead and place this down. I'm going to break down the rest of these logs. And let's make a chest or 2. Also make a door. There we go. And of course, I'm not too cruel. The furnace is still the same. So, you're all set. And, perfect timing because the sun's going down. Nighttime is very dangerous. Especially in the early game when you don't have infinite light sources. Once you're able to start processing iron, you can make lanterns, which don't ever go out. And in the nether, there is nether coal, which also never goes out. But for now, it's just you, a couple of these measly torches. They go out about after like 30 minutes of real life time. They can be lit again using a matchbook. And the torches that you do make will always be these finite ones. But yes, for now, we'll be fine. Just try to keep your head on straight. If you go out and try and fight mobs, and you're not too well adjusted, it can go pretty badly. So, I think that's where I'm going to leave it here, because I still have a lot of work to do on this pack. But hopefully this was informational and maybe exciting to see if this is your kind of mod pack that you might be interested in. Thanks for watching.